Hello everybody, Q&A Care the Laird here, and I've got a bit of a different review for you today, but it is kind of related to a video I did in the past, so I'm going to mention that first. Now, some of you will remember that a while back now I reviewed some top trumps that were based on home computers that were being sold through the Centre for Computing History in Cambridge, and they were really, really good. They were really, really cool. And I remember saying it was something I couldn't believe people hadn't done before. And I was saying that, you know, there was obviously scope to do other things with it. I know that they are still planning to do a console version of the same cards, because I was talking to them the other day. So about the impromptu visitation of my one of my cats, as I always say, as soon as I get the camera out, they want to be in front of it for some reason. But yeah, so they were saying they were going to do more different ones, and someone's kind of beaten them to it in a way, because there are now these ones, the ZX Spectrum Classic Game Challenge. So basically with this set, every single card even, represents a different game. So let's pick them up and have a little look through them. I had them spread out here. I had a little look through them yesterday, and it's not all the obvious ones you'd expect to see as well, which is quite cool. And they're giving them ratings. So let's start off there. There's a pretty well-known one in Chucky Eggs. You can see they've got playability, graphics, sound, addictivity, which is a strange word. Addictiveness would be the correct the word. Addictivity isn't a word, so that's a bit. That was one of the first things that I looked at when I saw these. I thought addictivity isn't a word; it should be addictiveness. Runs on 16K and ZX exclusive. Those last two categories are a bit funny ones because they can only either be a yes or a no. So if you're going to use them in the top trumps game, you're going to get a lot of draws. Obviously, these ratings are subjective. They were made by the person who did the cards, so I'm sure there's going to be loads that you don't agree with. I mean, I would never give Chucky a 85 for graphics, for example. It's quite simple and it's got loads of colour clash. So there we go. So we've got Spy Hunter, Commando. Again, that's gone a bit mad. I don't know how that's a 95 for graphics at all. Sorry, 92 for graphics even. Tornado low level. Bedlam, 3D Death Chase. And you'll notice now that loading screen that they've kind of put in the background is a different colour. And I believe that's because it's an exclusive. I think all the exclusives use a different background, which is kind of cool in a way. But it means, the OCD in me means that they don't quite match. Lunar Jetman. That's a bit of a silly one, isn't it? Graphics 99%. How is that graphics 99%? There's loads of Spectrum games with better graphics than that. That's a very strange one. Oh, the brilliant Ninja Scooter Simulator. Lovely. Jack the Nipper. School Days. Favourite of mine. Robotron 2084. Dizzy. Night Flight. The original Dan Dare. Paperboy. Andy Cap. Robocop. You see, sound 86, yet Robocop has got probably the best speech and the best music on any Spectrum game, but they only gave it 86 for sound. That really doesn't make no sense. I have to say these ratings are really off, even if they are subjective opinion. I mean, again, Chase HQ 87 for sound. It's got some brilliant speech on Chase HQ. Wanted Monty Mole. New Wheels John. I mean, talk about obscure. That's probably one of the most obscure games you come up with. I mean, I'd never even heard of that game before I saw these cards. A lot of people were actually talking about the fact they didn't know what that was on the Spectrum Forever group. Spy vs Spy. Jumping Jack. The Hobbit. Peking. So that's a funny one in a way, because they've actually said, yeah, it's a ZX exclusive, but in a way it's not, because all Peking is a conversion of Shanghai, the Activision game, so it's kind of not exclusive really. Rally Simulator, Manic Miner, Attic Attack, Brain Damage, another one that I haven't really heard of, Bobby Bearing, Pie-Eyed, good old Mel Croucher's game. And there we go, and that's it. And these were made by a company called, produced by a company called Gift Alien. Their logo is on the back of the cards, like that, with a nice ZX logo. So from the back, obviously you can't tell the difference between what they are. What else we got? Also comes with a little card here, which just basically tells you how to play. But I think everybody knows how to use Top Trumps. Oh, there you go. It says that the loading screens are where they run on 16K or exclusive, so these are difficult to beat. I don't know why, because you get a lot of draws with those cards. As I said, it's a bit of a funny statement. And what I liked most of all is that they came in this cassette box, minus the 2 bits, obviously, but it's a proper like cassette case, and I thought that was a really nice touch. That they're the exact size and they fit perfectly in that little case. So these are really nice. I think I only paid a few quid for them. You know, you can't go wrong really at that price. And my 10-year-old son loves Top Trumps, so it's something to play with him, and he thinks retro games are quite cool. So he said he'd play these with me. So I will have someone to play them with, which is quite good as well. But yeah, they're quite a nice thing. Apart from the fact that I think some of the ratings are completely ridiculous on the games, as I mentioned. I mean, really are strange beyond belief. Some of them, I don't get them at all. Apart from that, yeah, really great, and they're well worth picking up, especially if you're into Spectrum games. It'd be nice to see them do some for different systems as well, and maybe even they could do an expansion pack and do like more Spectrum games, and you could put the two together. And hello Basil, that's my cat again. He obviously wants to get on camera again, even though I just went and put him in another room. But yeah, that's about it really. I'll put the link for Gift Alien of where to buy them in the description below. And I hope you've enjoyed watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little look at these cards. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you for another video very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.